This year at KTV has brought a complete overhaul in the way we operate our station. So at the beginning of the year, our station manager actually outlaid an entire operating plan. And as comms, it's been about working with that plan and making sure that our marketing is completely up to scratch with that. It was about understanding who our key stakeholders were. And we actually have something called the triangle of KTV. On the triangle, you've got the audience, the viewership, who obviously are so important that we understand what they want to see from us. And then we've got our membership on another corner, which is all about understanding what our members want out of us and about making sure that they get the most out of their membership and they're happy here. It's not just about recruiting them for us. Without them, our station doesn't run. So we don't even reach our audience because we've got no one making our content. So that's really important. And then on the third corner we have our corporate contacts, which again is another important part of us because that helps us keep our funding going through videos that we make for corporate contacts. And how we interact with those clients is very different to how we interact with the other two. So as marketing, we put so much effort in understanding how we serve all three and making sure that we do that in the most efficient way possible. When it came to thinking about our audience and how we interact with them, as a marketing team, we kind of came up with the idea of really pushing a customer relationship management approach. So understanding exactly what our audience wants and how we can deliver that. Thinking about what our purpose was as a station to them. A lot of the time in the past we've run out and we've shot videos and we've enjoyed shooting them and our members have, but they've not really been tailored to what the viewership wants. We actually ran marketing research. We actually went out and asked our audience what they wanted. Took the answers that we had and actually sat down with the programming team and really worked out how we can start achieving this, or where the shows were that had that basis and how we could push them to satisfy the audience more.
You don't see anything beyond that.
No one speaks a word.
I told her she was like the person that I looked up to.
To secure 100 funded places in the fair.
One of the key bits of feedback that we had from our viewership was that they actually didn't know who we were. We didn't really have an on-campus presence. When we think about the other student media outlets here, the radio gets played in our local shop, the newspaper gets distributed across the entirety of campus, and we didn't have anything like that. So people didn't, loved what we were making and really were enjoying kind of what we were making, but they didn't know about us. So we've sort of balanced the ideas of using digital media and traditional media and sort of created a good plan that works together to reach different people. We had meetings with a lot of corporate contacts on the university site, from bars and outlets to our own university union, to talk about how we could possibly work together to increase people's knowledge of KTV. That involved creating digital posters to be shown around campus in a variety of outlets and getting them shown for free, which is really good for us. Collecting the emails of societies and sports teams to make sure we can email out to them and make sure they're telling us the events that they've got going on, but also we're telling them the events that we've got going on, which has been quite beneficial in creating those relationships. And we've shared content through our sabbatical officers here at Kent, which has reached their followers and audiences, which has been a huge boost to our viewership on each video. We've also held on-campus events. We've done leafleting outside on our big campus plaza, coming up with events like our Lollipop for a Like campaign, which is when we could get students to like our Facebook page where we distribute most of our content in exchange for a lollipop, which was great. Also It was about interacting with the student community, telling them about KTV, telling them about what we're passionate about, what content we like to create. We've got several live streams being made by our sports department, and the comms team has managed to sit down with the bars across campus and get those screened on their projector screens. So our viewers don't only just have to go to our Facebook page to see us, they can actually see us in their bars.
We're really pleased at Mongo's to have somewhere that students can just come and watch all the action live from Varsity via our friends at KTV. It's really good for us to be involved this year and provide this venue for the students. I think anything that kind of enhances the overall unified campus student experience is something we're very passionate about, and we're really pleased to be involved with it this year. The marketing from KTV has been fantastic, and it does carry the Mongo's logo so people know where to go if they want to watch the action, they want to stand out in the freezing cold rain, or if they want to come and have some lunch afterwards.
We put a lot of effort into not only getting new members, but making sure that they feel like they are getting a lot of benefits out of KTV as a whole.
Our main way to recruit members is to attend freshers fairs and refreshers fairs, and then within the week of those fairs we actually run welcome meetings to get people involved straight away. And we also have promotional videos about our society, telling everyone what it's about and how you can get involved.
Freshers Fair was really great because I had the opportunity to see what it was all about, and the members of KTV were at Freshers Fair.
And just I saw examples of like KTV's presentation, their stand, and they had like some of their short films on and everything, and the guys there, they were really enthusiastic saying, yeah, come join us.
It's not that hard to get the entire committee on board with giving the most to membership satisfaction. It's great to have a team that are on board with that and making sure that we can keep updating our systems and the way we attract members and also retain them.
Sometimes when I've missed meetings, I wasn't able to attend, I could find them on Facebook, on the KTV chat, and they've responded to my messages, and that's the way I could get involved with them and actually be part of the society.
We always know what's happening and we always are aware, and because things are posted on the group as well, we know what our result, what we have contributed to. And I think that the newsletter that we also get is a very nice touch at the end of at the end of the week, because it kind of gives us an idea of, oh, this is what's happening, and oh, this is what I can be part of, and it kind of sums it up very nicely.
KTV has reached its 5th year this year, and one of the station aims was to completely rebrand the station, make it fresh. That really started leading where we were going this year. So we had a point where we redefined our mission and our purpose to becoming part of the student community and making sure that we are sort of owning our student-led label, but also being as professional as we possibly can. It was all about making sure that we created a brand identity that was uniform, but also worked for all of our individual stakeholder groups, so we were targeting our communications well. Just making sure that everything is recognisable as KTV, but has its own tone or identity. For our audience, this meant a lot of making sure that the departments were easily recognisable. So we've had a system where a few of our departments have had different colour schemes over the years. So we stripped our yellow off our main logo so that all the colour schemes of each department could sit underneath that. And we also had KTV Medway start up, so we added them in with a colour too. And that just makes everything feel a little bit more branded. But it's also been important with our corporate contacts, because really they don't need to see all those department colours, they can just see the one KTV station. We make sure that our logo is uniform across everything, so whether someone's picking up a pen or a key ring, they see our banners, whether they are reading an email from us, or whether they are receiving our marketing pack as a corporate client. Our branding is completely uniform. I take real pride in the work we've done this year. We've achieved a lot in our complete overhaul of our communications and marketing strategy. And it's great that when you have a whole team working around you, good marketing is about an entire corporation response to how you put yourselves out there. And having everyone on board with that has been massively helpful and actually created something that we can all be proud of and that identifies us as a key group on campus.